莫兰特从美国带来了一支什么样的队伍？击败打出名堂球员们的这些美国高中生，他们是谁？到底什么是 New York vs New York？ 大家好，这里是 Telfair， 我们一起来挖掘真实励志有趣的篮球文化。你的点赞让我不停更新。经过了北京与深圳的筛选，打出名堂的100名球员只剩下不到40人。但想要真正实现向世界叫板，他们需要迎战来自世界的对手。而这一次，他们的对手来自纽约。New York vs New York 是2017年开始诞生于纽约的街头赛事。这个赛事的6支球队分别代表了纽约的6座公园，这其中有最近10余年纽约的街球殿堂 Dyckman Park 戴克曼公园，有历史悠久的 Tri-State 也就是人们熟知的街球圣地 Rock Park 洛克公园，有著名的曼哈顿龙子球场 West Fourth 西四街球场，有布朗克斯 Watson Classic 皇后区的 Lincoln Park 以及布鲁克林的 Gersh Park。每个夏天 New York vs New York 会在周末轮番来到这些知名的街头球场，而来自纽约的高中生球员在 New York vs New York 的比赛中代表自己的公园而战。 Win the park, win the world， 赢下公园进而赢下世界，成为了 New York vs New York 的口号。1年前的2024年夏天，卡梅隆·安东尼的儿子2025届4星级高中生 Kiyan Anthony 与2026届5星级高中生 Dylan Mingo 同时出现在了 New York vs New York 的决赛。而这一次，莫兰特将 New York vs New York 的13名球员带来了中国，这其中包括6名男球员和7名女球员。在男子的比赛中 ，New York vs New York 的球员们赢了打出名堂球员所组成的 Team Rise 整整28分。在这些球员中 ，Josh Powell 是我的老朋友。
My name is Josh Powell, Class 2026 guard, and I'm from Queens, New York.
去年夏天的 New York vs New York，Josh 代表家乡皇后区的 Lincoln Park 出战，是 Lincoln Park 重要的得分手。代表家乡参加比赛，对 Josh 来说有着不一样的意义。
I try to play as much as I can because I'm not in New York a lot because I go to school out in Cali now, and I was in Arizona last year. So anytime I get the chance to play in front of my family in New York is a blessing. It means a lot. Like I said, just playing in front of my family and getting the park experience, it make you hungry, it make you more aggressive. So it means a lot.
而在去年秋天拉斯维加斯的 Chosen One，Josh 是中国 U18 选拔队的对手 Skyline Prep 的王牌球员。这是我们的第一次线下见面。比赛开场，中国队曾打出一波5-0的开局。这个时候是 Josh 连得5分，将比分扳平。而在第2节特训队保持领先时 ，Josh 用跳投帮助 Skyline 第一次反超比分。第4节，当陈家珍的快攻与冯奥的扣篮将分差缩小到只有10分的时候，又是 Josh Powell 再次站出来，他如入无人之境，连续突破篮下得分。全场比赛，他得到全场最高的19分。而这次对阵 Team Rise 的比赛中 ，Josh 再次砍下全场最高的29分。他的身体条件和技术让他的中投与篮下终结非常稳定。
I score the ball at a high level, like a pro, so that's what makes me stand out. I don't know, I just score, I just come natural now. I mean, I just stay in the gym and just keep working on my game and just adding layers and just getting better. So that's really the secret, just getting better day by day and just stacking good days. Hard work and dedication. I mean, today my teammates got me going early, and I just made shots, open shots, and just do what I did, get in my spots, and not overly shoot, but get to where I had to get to.
作为2026届曾经的4星级高中生 ，Josh 已经收获了篮球名校路易斯安那州立大学、伊利诺伊大学、俄克拉荷马州立大学的 offer。高3赛季 ，Josh 的排名有所下降，而下个赛季 ，Josh 会转学到 Veritas， 参加竞争最激烈的 EYBL Scholastic 的比赛。
To be honest with you, just playing in that EYBL Scholastic League, it's the best league in the country, and to be the best, you got to play against the best. So that's why I made that move. Montverde, Oak Hill, Spire, Link Academy, Lehigh, all those dudes, yeah.
Jada Swan, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm class of 2026.
拿下全场第2高分的 Jada Swan 是球队6人中排名最高的一个。247体育将他评为4星级高中生，排在全国第90名。去年夏天 ，Jada 代表家乡纽约布鲁克林的 Gersh Park 出战了 New York vs New York。
I'm like 5 minutes from Gersh. I can really walk to Gersh. I watched New York vs New York since I was a kid, so it's great playing for them, and it's great playing for my country.
他带领 Gersh Park 一路闯入决赛，可惜在决赛的舞台，他们遗憾输给了 Watson。
Especially that game. That game was lit. Everybody was there from New York, and it was just good vibes. But unfortunately, we lost. That was the only bad part.
来到中国之前 ，Jada 带领 New York Lightning 刚刚在 PGM 的邀请赛 PIT 的决赛中砍下全场最高的25分、8个篮板、1次盖帽，带领球队拿到 PIT 邀请赛的冠军。我在 PGM 的现场见证了他的表演。
That game was great. That was my last AAU game with my friends. So yeah, that was a real game. That was a real good game. Just with my brothers and just a good experience.
来到中国对阵 Team Rise 的比赛 ，Jada 从 从一开场就攻击性十足。全场比赛他不仅得到26分，还贡献了一记精彩的隔扣。
I caught the rebound, came down the court, seen the open lane. He was just under the rim, so I just dunked on him.
同样贡献精彩扣篮的还有3星级高中生 Hassan。全场比赛他得到11分。1周之前，我们也刚刚在 PGM 见过面。他代表新泽西的 PSA Cardinals 出战了 PGM 的正赛。就在我刚刚到达 PGM 的时候，正好见证了一场他们的险胜。
Yeah, we won. Yeah. It feels great. You know, that's like everybody's dream to play out there. It was a great thing to play out there.
来到中国之前，他专门编了一个新发型。
Yeah. I want to look cool.
全场比赛 Hassan 得到11分，也贡献了一记精彩的扣篮。
Just working out every day, trusting in my work. It just gives me a lot of confidence because I know I've done this. I shot this shot a lot of times, so it's nothing different. Just new players in front of me. I feel like my IQ for the game, like just talking to my teammates, knowing what read to make, and like just being calm during the whole time.
除了上述得分最高的3人之外 ，New York vs New York 的组织后卫 Jamel Thomas， 绰号 Magic Mel， 也是一名4星级后卫。Mel 目前效力于 OTE 的 Jellyfin， 他已经收到了篮球名校佛罗里达州立以及塞顿霍尔的 offer。在去年的 New York vs New York，Mel 代表著名的 Dyckman Park 出战。最终，这支由 New York vs New York 球员组成的球队以77-49战胜 Team Rise， 为 Team Rise 上了一课。比赛结束，我又找到 Josh 和 Jada， 试图寻找到一个答案。在纽约的球员们眼里，中美两国优秀的年轻人差距究竟在哪里？在 Josh 与他的教练 George 的心中，差距并不是身体天赋，而是终结能力、攻击性与竞争心。
I feel like they was pretty good. You know, I feel like the first half they was pretty good. They rebounded well. I feel like maybe the only thing they really got to work on is finishing around the rim. I feel like that's the main thing, and just hitting open shots and just staying aggressive, getting to the rim, attacking the rim, and trying to finish. I feel like that's the main thing. 'Cause that's what we do, and we just play hard, press the whole game. We're up on you, physical, and just get to the rim. And I feel like if they add that to their game, I think they could definitely take it to the next level. Finish around the rim and staying aggressive. Like even when times get tough, like just keep playing hard no matter what. I feel like that's the thing I would emphasize the most with them.
They got to play as much competitive basketball as possible.
从小 Josh 就一直与比自己年龄更大的球员一起训练，甚至是 NBA 球员，比如同样从纽约皇后区走出来的科尔诺尼。
I mean, for me, it was just installed in me from young, just playing against older guys when I was younger, and they would just keep destroying me every time until I got it. So I feel like growing up, that's what I had, and then maybe for them, maybe just playing against older guys like maybe a Chinese national team, like the pro level one, playing against them and seeing the physicality and practicing against them, I think that would probably really step it up for them. Recently, I got a Cole Anthony. He was really good. Cole Anthony. Queens, yeah. Cole Anthony was really good. I'll give him the toughest person I got, because that's the only person I can remember recently off the top of my head. But he'd be in Berkeley, but I'd be working out with him sometimes, like here and there in the city. But yeah, I went to his camp and we played 5-on-5 up and down, and he's really good. He's uber athletic, can shoot, do everything, to be honest with you. NBA guard.
而 Jada 则反复强调一个词 ：work。
You gotta keep on working, that's it. Just keep on working. You work every day, the work eventually is gonna show. Probably just being like more aggressive and like knowing each other, like knowing the plays and stuff. Probably, I don't know. If they don't put in the work, it's not gonna show. If they do put in the work, it's gonna show. So that's it, really. Yeah, it's not really a secret. You just gotta play hard and trust your work. Putting in the work in the gym, like squats, calf raises, and more.
虽然在对抗世界的第一场比赛中遭遇了失败，但是对于打出名堂的球员们来说，这个夏天还远远没有结束。他们还有超过1个月的时间提升自己，1个月之后，他们还会迎来一个来自世界的更强的对手。
Our group will be here in about 4 weeks, and we're excited. Yeah, we're excited to compete.
What's your expectation?
Our expectation to be to win all 3 games.